Hey, welcome everyone. My name is Brooke, aka Intuitive Focus, and I've come today to talk to you about home defense. So sometimes if you're having nightmares or there's bad energies or there's been an argument in the house, okay, check my clearings video because that really works if people have had arguments. But what I want to talk to you about is some basics in home defense. A lot of people you've heard of the basics like sage. We sage the house. Bit of mugwort. There's all sorts of things you can do. Okay, that's really good for clearing. But what you don't want to do is you don't want to do the same thing and use the same thing day in, day after. I've even got some Palo Santo, whatever you need. But what you want to do if you're going to clear the house, you're going to sage the house, open some doorways, okay, and get your sage on, right? Have yourself a bowl, get your feather every way, ever you want to do it, and go through the whole house and just get it nice and smoky. And just let it go out the windows. And you want to do that probably once every 3 months. And if you've got kids, you want to do that in half that time, like every month and a half. Okay, just some basics, because what happens is bad energies that we pull in through the day, we bring them into our house, bad energies, and they hang around, and then we're not as happy, or they interfere with our relationships with other people. Okay, but there's plenty of things we can do. Okay, one thing that I do is I make protective stones. Okay, see this symbol here? This is an ancient protection against evil symbols. Just very basic. 2 arrows coming up to a dot. It's an old Native American symbol. There's different ways you can do it. Oh my God, I've even got a tattoo. I've even got it tattooed on myself. Okay, but what we do is, one thing we can do is we can get stones, pebbles or crystals, defensive crystals, whatever you want. I've got obsidian at my doorways, okay, and I've engraved onto that symbol. Okay, I still clear these once every few weeks. I put them on the selenite and I make sure they're good and clean of energies. But what I want to talk about is, say, if you're having bad dreams, okay, see this symbol here? Okay, I've got around in the house, and I've on every corner of every window, because windows, mirrors can be portals for spirits. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to get this little symbol, just get a little black Sharpie, and you want to go around, just do it really small in each corner of the mirror and all your windows, because when you leave the curtains open, those they become black mirrors at night. They become portals, okay, for stuff to come in and out. Okay, so it's very important. Okay, I had a friend that was having bad dreams, and they had 2 big dress mirrors in their room. They wrote this symbol on each mirror, and it just really little, and put no, and their nightmares stopped straight away. These are powerful symbols. Okay, what I do is I've got a heap of these, and I've got one in each corner of my bed, one each corner of my room, and one each corner of the house. And what you want to do with these things for protecting your home is you want to get a few of them. You can get pebbles from anywhere, down the beach, in the shops. Okay, I give them a sage first. I give them a clearing, and then what I do is I hold them and I go meditate, and I go, I'm putting protection into you. Okay, you're a protective talisman. I'm putting protective energies into you, that you will guard me, you will guide me, you'll keep away evil spirits, and you put all that intention into it. Okay, and then as you place them around your house, and you go, I place you for protection. Okay, and it's that simple. Okay, but there's a lot of other things we can do for home protection. Go and see my clearing video, because I had this person I was living with, and they brought a friend in that just came out of a bad situation, and no one was home. They'd come in with their friend and then gone out. And I come home and I felt violated, like my space had been violated. Okay, there was obviously something there. So what I did is I did a clearing, I burnt some sage, and I smoked the place out, and then it was fine. But I came in, I could just feel that real dense energy, because we bring those negative energies in, they can attach to us, people that come into our house. Okay, a lot of you use crystals. Labradorite's good for picking up, putting near your doorway, and all that sort of stuff to clear it up. The choice is yours. Do your own research. But I've got some other things. You can always use cloves. You can set by your doorway. Even rosemary. I make rosemary. I got rosemary in my garden. So what I do is I make circle weaves, just not too fancy, and I've got them at each doorway. Okay. The Chinese I've got some somewhere. They use little mirrors. You've seen the things in the Chinese shops, and they've got a mirror. They place them on their doors to keep negative spirits out. There's a lot of stuff. So when you got sage, Palo Santo, you can use all that, but I always have markers around my house and put protective symbols. You can use your own protective symbols, do your own research and go and find out. Also, if you don't like saging, you can always get one of these. Okay, what you do is you put some people, like I didn't know how to use them when I first got them. I'm a bloke, man. I'm not into scented bloody oils and stuff, but hey, I had to learn. Okay, so what you do is you put a bit of water in the top, and you put a couple of drops out of your oil. Sandalwood, that clears out anything. Sandalwoods is really strong. Lavender, rosemary are great for clearing. Okay, and of course you've got your others, frankincense, myrrh. I like dragon's blood. It smells good. There you go. If you haven't seen raw dragon's blood, there's a big red raw dragon's blood. So you put a bit of water in this, light the candle, and you put a few drops of your oil. That's another thing to have scented the house. But, you know, when you need the big guns, use the big guns, sage, sweetgrass. There's a lot of things. Do your research. And what I like doing instead of using sage all the time is I get charcoal. Okay, you've probably seen these around. You get these little tablets of charcoal. And I didn't know, I had a clue how to use these. These are really hard. Okay, what you do is I started with a dish of salt. I fill the top of this thing with salt, and then I'll just sit it in the salt because these get pretty hot. But I'll just show you these. So I've loaded this one up with a dragon's blood, in case you haven't seen it, because these are cool. I love these. Okay, and you get the bigger ones, and you can smoke your house out. They smoke the whole room out, so they're great for clearing. Okay, so this is my little thing, and so all we do is we get this sort of self-lighting. And they will light themselves. And look at that, baby, go dragon's blood. Okay, so people, oh, yeah. So clear that house, get those negative energies out, but keep up the maintenance, okay? Because when we let our guard down, that's when things can happen to us. Thank you. Please click and subscribe for notifications. Check out my website, Intuitive Focus. I have put videos like this out every week. So if there's anything you want to know, I do many other things. Go and just see my website. And thanks for coming, people. And I will see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe. See you later. Bye.